behavioral aspects of individuals, and that will teach you a lot. And I gather, that it's all about being educated in a very holistic manner. You are educated in a holistic, wholesome manner, and I think that is what Bhante is trying to tell us now. So, Bhante, why teaching? I knew I was, when I invited you, I knew that I wanted to ask you this question. And I had put in that, a line over there. I touch the future, I teach. So why did you choose to teach?
That is a very interesting question, sir. Okay. Well, actually, I chose teaching because I've always been fascinated with learning, and I'm the kind of person that if I learn something, I've gathered some knowledge, I know that this knowledge can help contribute to the well-being of society. So that is the reason what drew me towards teaching, sir. Because I wanted to ignite the young minds. Because when I was a student, I've met such good mentors in this college. When we were in college in Shillong College, during our time, 12 years back, I think it was 12 years back, sir, I've told them also, these students, that the condition of the college was very different. The environment was different, the reputation was different, and the way people look at our college was different, very different. And whenever somebody asks me also, what are you doing? I said, oh, BA honors in English. And they, oh, English honors. And the moment I mentioned the name Shillong College, their facial expression changed. They change. But then, it's not always about the place, but it's always about the people you meet and the knowledge that you learn. So that is what I've learned. When I came here, at first I was scared because of the reputation about the college. But then now, I can proudly say that it's one of the best college in Shillong and the best college probably in Meghalaya. So that drew me towards teaching. One is passion. I do have passion towards teaching. I love what I'm doing. Other than that, I also learn a lot of things after becoming a teacher. And seeing my students over the years, year after year, passing from the higher secondary, from class 12, seeing them doing well, progressing in life. The first year was not that much impactful. The second, the third, the fourth year started to get a deeper hold on me, where the foundation has grown strong that this might be my calling. I do not believe that this is just my profession. Now I believe that it is my calling, sir, because I really want to share my knowledge to the world. What I might not have received when I was in school, I received from Shillong College, from the teachers here in the English department. So what I received from here, I do not want to keep it on my own. I wanted to share to my students. And I was able to do it only by being a teacher. By being a teacher, it is a platform, a stepping stone for me to interact with young minds, to interact with teenagers who are in the growing process. Because I believe that we are able to mold them when they are still young. They will end up becoming future leaders of this country in a good way. They'll be able to be the torchbearers, the light amidst the darkness that the world has to offer. So that is the reason, sir, I chose to be a teacher. And also because of mentors like you, ma'am, all the other teachers in Shillong College. Once again, thank you so much for being my teachers. Thank you, sir.
I am over the moon right now, with all these praises and
You deserve it, sir.
everything. So, but then I'm so glad that you chose teaching not only as your profession, but as you said, it is a calling. So I think not all of us will become teachers later on in life, but you should always listen to your heart, and wherever that calling is, go for it. I always, used to remind myself, like, if I wake up in the morning and I want to go to work, that is my calling. Of course, there are days when you are a little week or something like that. But then, most of the time, I wake up in the morning and I think of college and I want to, come here and interact with the students, with my colleagues and students and all that. And I'm so glad that you actually use that word, your calling. Teaching is a calling. Any profession for that matter is a calling. One more question before we start interaction. Any message that you have that you want to say to the students apart from whatever you have shared with us?
Well, the message to all my dear juniors, I will not call you students, you are my juniors, okay? So this is a message which is short and sweet, which I've learned actually, because for us as teachers, we should have this attitude of continuous learning. Learning does not come to an end. It can be through academic purposes by reading books, or it can also be learning from our own students. And what I have learned from one of my students from batch of 2018, that student has lost a lot of motivation in life because of people making him feel less than who he really is. But then he told me one thing: we should understand in life that it's not always about the marks that determine who you are as a person. Of course, work hard, give your best, but do not stick to that. Do not stick to that pass. Suppose you have not performed well in the first semester, it's okay. We're humans. We're bound to make mistakes. We're bound to not able to go to the extent that we're supposed to. But then, you should get back up. That student gave me one particular line that he said, I still remember even today. I'm not a topper. That's what he told me. I'm not a topper. I'm just an ordinary boy with a dream and a passion. And he really did follow his passion. He's an artist. He even gifted me a diary with my own sketch. I still have that diary. I use it as my personal journal. And he even pasted a passport-sized photograph of himself with his full name. And I told him, why did you do this? So that when you grow old, when your memory is weak, you're not going to forget me. That is what he told me. I said, okay, I will not forget you from now onwards. That is what we've learned. We fall down. We fall down. It's okay. Stay down for a while. Stay down. Try to recollect. Try to get back on track. Try to gain back the strength. And get back up with a boom. Don't just stay down forever. It is not a crime to stay down when you're sad. It is not a crime to stay down when you're weak in your studies. It is not a crime. It's okay. We're humans. But then what matters is get back up. When I first started in my English department, English studies here, my first semester was not good. It was really bad. It was not good at all because I did not have the confidence. I did not understand the subjects because everything was new. Because after year 12, when you enter English honours, it is totally different. From reading this textbook, which is very thin, to this, to this, to this. It keeps on compiling. So that is how you should do it. Don't be disheartened by your first performance. We all deserve a second chance in life. Because I've written a quote which I always share with my students even today. Only you can write your own future. No one can do it for you. Because you are the author of your own life. And I always end my speech or my talk in school with a hashtag. I always teach my students this hashtag. I always tell them, manifest on this hashtag. It helps you in life. The hashtag is hashtag positive vibes only. So that is my message to all of you, my dear juniors. Thank
Wow. That was wonderful, Monday. And I've just learned one lesson from whatever I've listened to you. As teachers, we commit a crime to judge students, to place them at certain levels or hierarchy. And you just taught me that, we all are humans. We are mentors.